Oh, great. Great.
Hey guys, so today we are weaning the piglets from Mildred. We haven't tried this exact method before, but we've made a little catch pen right there, and we're gonna try to feed Mildred inside the catch pen, and hopefully her babies will try to go in there with her, and then we can grab them and lift them out. The problem is a lot of them like to stay out here and eat with Tilly. Hopefully this will work, but we will see what happens. Right now we have the wrong one inside. We want to get the mom in there, Mildred, and Nick has backed the truck up as close as he can so we can lift him over and put him in the truck. We got Mildred in there with all 7 of her babies. He's clamping this side with this, and we clamped the other side with the same thing. It didn't take too long. That was pretty good. That worked out, honey. Good job. Clamped it with that. And now we gotta lift the piglets up and over. You're going in?
I don't care.
Well, they just have to be carried. Listen though, they have to be carried to the truck, and I can't get them up and over the truck bed.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
I'm out of breath.
Yeah.
We haven't done this for a while.
No, we haven't.
Caught piglets. They're pretty well secured though. Hopefully. They're good size. Probably should have been weaned.
Huh?
We're not too far off 8 weeks though.
No, today's exactly 8 weeks.
Oh, well, we're right on 8 weeks. When she catches, I'm gonna put this phone down. There she got one. All right, I gotta do my job. All right, so we got her catching one. I just carried it over to the truck. There's not much to see there. He didn't squeal at all, just like this one here, not squealing at all. Grab him by his back legs, hopefully.
Big. Really big.
I'm gonna get in here. So that's the second one I took over the truck. I would say my advice would be have the truck close. I'm out of breath. That one was heavy. It was probably 40. He's a good 40, well, probably 35 pounds. Maybe 40. Drive him close enough, I'll just grab him from here. Not as easy as I make it look, is it? I'm one of the worst pig catchers in the state. You gotta be flexible. I'm not flexible anymore. The dust is gonna start kicking up.
This thing is not helping.
No, that big grass ball's not helping. Thank God it's not an olive.
You're okay. You're okay.
Mom doesn't really either seem to know what's going on or care. She knows her piglets are getting agitated. Oh, great. Great.
We got this one.
All right.
She is going around grunting for him. I think we got 4. There's 3 left. We'll have to get those tomorrow. I was able to catch one more that was overeating with the herd. They are giving us the side eye. We're trying to get them out of the truck without them jumping out. Good job, honey.
Settle down.
Good job. All right, who's next? Good job, honey.
Heavy, buddy.
They are heavy. Some of them are really big. That's a girl right there. I like that one. She has a white face. It's like they're watching me, and then you can grab their leg. Good job. Look at you. Aw. Okay. Can I reach you? I don't think I can.
No, you probably can't.
Oh my goodness. I thought that was blood down there, but it's not. It's a leaf. Scared me. Oh my goodness, look how big they are.
Gotta get another grip on you.
Good grief.
Oh, Lord.
Good job.
Sorry, dude. I scraped your...
Scraped his belly.
Yeah, his belly. Lowest part of his belly.
Hey. Hey. Turn around here and look at me so Dad can get your leg. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. Shh. Don't be scared. Don't be scared. You're all right. You're all right.
That's a lousy grip. Okay, you want to be that easy. Fine, buddy. I appreciate that.
Okay, come here. Let me pet you again.
Heavy on my shoulders.
Come here. Let me pet you. You're my favorite. No, are you my favorite? No, you're not my favorite. The other one's my favorite. But you look really good. You're cute. Come here. Aw, you're so cute. Aw. Can you sneak behind me? Come here. Good job. Whoa.
All right, I can't lift you up.
Can I help? You me get in?
Yeah, I guess. Got him, let go.
Got him? Oh, goodness. Okay. Phew. The 5 are in there. We only have 2 left. And I'm waiting to see if one of them touches the wire. Do I have them down low enough? Probably not. Oh, that one jumped back. That one's not jumping back. Well, we gotta get you some water. We gotta find Brookie, and we gotta take care of the chickens. There's some water. You want another one? I can get it for you. Good night. See you tomorrow. Tilly wants to say hey. We had 7 to catch. We were able to catch 5, but there's 2 left that I need to catch. First things first, I'm going to try to build a little catch pen out of these 2 hog panels and some zip ties. They're like checking everything out, getting into everything. Hopefully they'll check out my catch pen when I get finished. Look at her. She keeps knocking down my tripod. Or, I guess it's not a tripod. A unipod. Oh, Mildred. She's so cute though. Here's the 5 piglets that we've already caught. Hi, girls and boys. They're so cute. The goats are out, so they came to see them. We didn't get it on video, but my catch pen caught 1 pig and Nick caught the other. Look at you. Good job, honey. Woo! That one was big.
This was bigger.
Hi. Oh! I didn't mean to scare him.
He's got muddy back legs.
Mm-hmm.
That's why he was screaming so bad. Weren't you? I couldn't pick you up, save my life. Oh look, one of them pooped in the back.
Nice.
Stay there. Stay there.
Here, look at me.
Stay right there.
Look at me. Hey, pig. Hey, pig. Hey, pig. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. I'm going to sing to you. Oh, goodness, that's hard to get a hold of. Goodness. Good job, honey. Ooh. Good job. My goodness.
That was a squealer.
Good job, honey. That was awesome.
The only one that squealed out of all 7 of them.
All right, I'm not gonna.
Little piggy waller they've already made.
I know. I was gonna show you that. Now you're all together.
Are they done or do they need
Yay.
more
I gave them 4 scoops. I don't know. We'll see. I'll feed them more tomorrow if they empty their bowl. So today, hopefully, I'm going to show you how to AI your sow or your gilt. We have both a sow and a gilt that we need to breed. And so today I'm going to try to do that. Yesterday, I went ahead and bred our sow for the first time, which a sow just means that she's already had babies. A gilt means they've never had babies. So our sow is Millie, and she came to us bred from Shipley Swine. But then our gilt is one that we had bought from a breeder in West Virginia, and we were going to use her for our fair, but my daughter decided to show another pig. So now we love her. She's a spot. We're going to try to breed her, and then that way we can have some good piglets in January for to be born in time to get them ready for our county fair next year. Let me show you what you need if you're going to AI. I have some washi wipes just to clean up their backside if it's really dirty. Millie loves to get into the mud, so yesterday I had to use several of these to clean her up. We have a boar spray. It will not bring them into heat. You just spray it on their nose and it helps them to stand better for the breeding. Then we have some lube. You have to make sure that it's non-spermicidal lubricant, otherwise it won't do the trick. So we use that. We have some AI rods. These are the kind that I like to use. These are called the spiral tips, and you put these in counterclockwise. And then we have our semen. This came from Shipley Swine, and you have to keep it cool. I'll show you my wine cooler later, but you need to keep it cool at about 63 to 64 degrees. And then since we brought it over here to see if the pigs were in heat, I went ahead and kept an ice pack down there, but you don't want to lay them directly on the ice pack because that's too cold. So you lay them on top of them, and I have a towel in there that's separating them. The reason I say I'm hopefully going to get to show you how to breed is because Nick and Zeke went camping this weekend, and they have my tripod, well, my unipod, whatever. It's like a stick that we stick into the ground, and it has a little attachment that we can put the camera in to film everything. So they took that with them camping by accident. So I'm going to try to prop you up on the feed barrel or the trash can here that has all of our feed in it. And then I'm going to try to get the girls to come over here close enough so you can see me do the AI. Unfortunately, when they're standing, they don't like to move. I see Millie is over there and with the pig herd, and then Tilly is back in here. Tilly is standing hard today, so she's not moving very well. And Millie is not standing hard, but she's standing, so she should be easy to breed. Yesterday, it didn't take that long. It took probably about 15 minutes. She took all the semen, which was awesome. There was nothing that came out, which means she was accepting it. And I'll try to show you my method of how I did it yesterday. I'm going to try to get her to come over here, and then that way I can prop up the camera and hopefully get a video of how we do this. Yesterday I was just so excited that she was in heat that I just went ahead and did it without recording or even trying to record. So hopefully today this will work. The problem we've been having with Mildred is that she does not care about the electric fence. So she goes over here into the big paddock with the 5 pigs whenever she wants. If she's hungry, you know, she doesn't think that she's getting enough, she'll go over in there. She'll come out here where there's no fencing at all, and then she'll sometimes even go over in here with Tilly. So she just goes wherever she wants. The other problem is that when they're in heat, a lot of time they're not interested in food. So I can't really get her to come out because she's not as interested in feed right now. They won't eat. Sometimes they do, but a lot of times they'll go off of it because they're not interested in it. They're just interested in getting bred. I have never bred a sow in a big herd before. And it kind of makes me nervous to breed her with these other ones. Like that one right there, I think that one is standing. But we don't really like her. She bites. So we don't want to breed her. We don't want to make her a mama. But here is Millie. Hey, girlfriend. You ready to come eat? Let's see if she'll go underneath the fence with you all watching. Tilly always comes running whenever it's food time. And right now, she's over in there, standing. Oh, here she comes. All right, we might be able to get them both at the same time. We will see. Hey, girl. You coming? Come on. Let me look at your backside. Oh, okay. Okay. Are you in heat? I think you might be. Let's look and see. Let me put pressure. So if you can put pressure on their back and they just stand there like she is, that's a really good sign. Oh yeah. And her vulva was not like this yesterday. So she is very poochy, which is a good sign that she is indeed in heat. So I'm gonna try to do Mildred first, and she's coming this way. I'm gonna try to back her up to see if you can see us better. Come here, girl. I am breeding her with Deadbolt. It is a Duroc from Shipley Swine. First thing I'm gonna do is clean off her backside because she's been laying in the mud and we don't want any dirtiness to go in there. If we can keep from it. Oh yeah, you're really muddy. She's still standing, so that's good. If she didn't want to be bred, she would move around. Hey, no, don't lay down. You're supposed to stand, goober. Get up. I don't want you laying on me, you're gross. Oh man. Ugh. Look what she just did. I was cleaning her vulva and she just laid down on me. Okay, fine, it feels good, but you gotta get up, girlfriend. I gotta show everybody how this works. Seriously? Get up. Hopefully this works and she'll stay in one spot, which I doubt it, but we'll see. We'll try. Hey, girlfriend. Come here. No, no, no. Come here. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and try some spore spray. Oh yeah, you like that? You like that? Let's see if that'll make her stand better so she won't move around so much. All right, so you take your rod and you just want to put a little bit of lube on the end just to help it go in better and easier. All right, you just want to move your semen around a little bit just to kind of shake it up. All right, she is standing really well right now. So we are going to go ahead and try to put in the rod. I am at about a 45-degree angle and you want to push it in counterclockwise. If she does not let you do this, she is not ready to be bred. She is not in heat. But she let me yesterday and she's letting me today. You keep turning and it'll go all the way in until it clamps down on the cervix. And when you can't go any further, you'll kind of feel where it has clamped down into the cervix. And that's where you stop. Okay, this little port right here is already open. So let me get this semen. It has this little thing on top. You just pop it off to get her to kind of accept it. You just kind of pulse. And you might have to run around with her a little bit because as they come out of heat, they don't stand as long. You gotta make sure you hold it up like this. I was pulsing, kind of like a heartbeat, and that'll get her to open up the cervix, and then you're just gonna put pressure on it. Not hard, not fast, but she will start to accept it. And it takes a little while. You just gotta be patient, take your time, let her accept the semen. All right, I'm just keeping constant pressure on it. I had to make sure it was sealed a little bit better. I lost a few drops, which is not good. But unfortunately I did. One time before on one of my Berks, I lost a lot of semen, but it was because she wasn't accepting it. So that one did not take and she did not breed, and we never were able to get her to breed. But this one, she's great. She does really good. All the semen is out of the bottle. I'm going to take it off, suck some air into it, and then cover the port with my thumb. I got air in the bottle, and this way you get all the semen out of the tube, okay? So you're just gonna push some air into it. And that way it pushes all of the semen out of the rod and into her cervix. And then I kind of felt it give, so there was no more pressure on it. Hold on, girl. And I like to hold it here for a couple of minutes. Hold it up. I've heard where some people leave it in for like 30 minutes. I've watched a lot of videos on this, but I don't know that that's necessary. We've never done that. And I've actually never held it in there before until this year, because I heard that on a video. I was like, okay, well, we can leave it in. That's okay. If they're still standing, why not? If it's going to help, or if there's even a possibility that it'll help. So I'm leaving it in there for a little bit. And then when you take it out for this kind of rod, you want to go clockwise. So to put it in, counterclockwise, to take it out, clockwise. All right, I think that is probably sufficient time. I am going clockwise as I bring it out. Good job, Mildred. Sometimes you have to put like pressure on them back here. I used to do that, but I don't have to with her. And yesterday I didn't even have to use the boar spray. She just stood there and took it perfectly fine. So this is incredible. All right, it's finished. So now we dispose of this, because this is only a one-time use. And now we're gonna go try to get Tilly. She is perfectly fine. Yesterday, she did something that I had never seen one my other sow do. Look how muddy she is. But she actually like swooped her back down. They say that sometimes they do that when they're really wanting to get bred. So she did that, and I thought that was pretty cool to see. I wish you all would have seen it, but I can't get everything, unfortunately. I missed my chance of Tilly standing while she was eating, so I'm gonna have to go find her. This never happens. Tilly always cleans her bowl completely, so she is definitely in heat. I'm gonna go find her and see if I can get her bred. So I'm gonna carry my supplies over into the woods and look for her and see if I can find her. I found her, but I'm not sure if she'll get up. So I might have to wait until she gets back up, or maybe I'll move her food over here and see if that will help. Oh, hey girlfriend. You wanna make some baby piglets? Huh? I'm worried that she might be a little bit big. Too big to breed, but we're gonna try it. So I'm gonna bring her food over closer. Oh, she's following me. A lot of time this is what they call boar seeking behavior. So they will actually go around looking for a boar. So I'm gonna go ahead and spray her nose with the boar spray, and then we will see if that helps any. She's not in the best spot, but we're gonna try it. So here we go. I'm gonna try cleaning her backside. Oh, she's a lot cleaner than Mildred. A lot cleaner, that's good. You just stay put. You've already been taken care of, stay. All right. And now I'm gonna go ahead and spray the boar spray on her nose, just to see if that'll help. All right. Do not hit that, Mildred. 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 Mildred, stop. Ugh. All right. Now, I'm gonna put the lube. Oh, I need the sperm. Mildred, move. I'm afraid you're gonna hit that. All right, I got Game Changer, which is a Burke, because we love Burks. Sorry if you can't hear me, they're having a race tonight. All right, so counterclockwise. Go away, B. You gotta go up and not down. If you go down, you might go into the bladder. So you gotta go up, so you can get into the cervix. Now, she's a gilt, so she's never had this done before. She's never been bred. She doesn't really know what's going on, but it is natural for her to go into heat. So that's what she's doing. Hey, leave me alone. It's not your turn. You already had a turn. And she's a little bit tighter, of course, because she hasn't had babies yet. All right, I'm gonna have to follow her. That went pretty good. She took all of the semen, which like I said earlier, if they are not ready to be bred, if they're not wanting to be bred, they will not stand and they will not accept it. So she did. That's great. I'm leaving it in there for a few more minutes and then I'll take it out counterclockwise. Sorry you didn't get to see the whole thing, but hopefully you got to see the whole thing with Mildred. One thing to remember is that all pigs are different. So you can see on the internet, you can see on YouTube, all these things that says these are the signs that you're going to see. You might not see all those signs, or you might see just a few of those signs. You might see signs with one pig that you don't see with the other. You might see signs with a gilt that you wouldn't see in a sow. The biggest thing that I look for is the poochy backside or the poochy vulva, because that is the first physical sign that they are going into heat. And that's when you need to be ready to breed. Some of them are more visible than others. It's just the way it is. Try to plan it out. So if you think, oh, she's in heat, and then you notice her standing, then in 21 days, you know that you're gonna be able to breed her, because every 21 days, they will stand and want to be bred and go into heat until they are bred. Another thing, our breeder recommends 2 doses. And at first I did not want to do that because semen is expensive. It can be really expensive. You can pay anywhere from $25 if you get like the overrun or the specials. You can pay anywhere from $25 a dose up to $300 a dose. If this was just for meat pigs, then I wouldn't worry about which boar I was using. However, what we're breeding for right now is for January piglets. So I want a good show pig or a club pig. Ours aren't really show pigs. We don't go to big jackpots, but we do have our county fair, and the better your boar, the better your pigs are gonna look. I bred her to a Burke because we love the looks of the Burke. I love the Burke meat, but also I like that Burkes have the upright ears. I love her floppy ears, but when showing, Apphia had more trouble with the floppy ears. So she wasn't able to show Tilly this year because she had the floppy ears. Well, we don't know for sure why, but we think it had to do with the floppy ears because she couldn't really see and she was kind of flopping them out of her head, out of her face. That might not be it, but I thought maybe we could breed her with, you know, a Burke that has the upright ears instead. And Burkes have such a calm demeanor and are very chill. She usually is like crazy, and she's hyper and she wants petted and she runs everywhere, very full of energy. Right now she's not, which was another sign that she was going into heat because that's not normal for her, not normal behavior at all. A lot of times it's reversed. If a pig is normally very chill and laid back, then they'll get hyper and crazy when they go into heat. But Berkshires have a very calm demeanor. They're very easy to work with, very easy to deal with. That's why we bred her with a Burke. It was a show Burke. It was called Game Changer. That was recommended by Randy. Sometimes they run specials. That one was actually $200 a bottle for the Game Changer, but we got it on special. So it was $130. With Shipley's, if you pay $100 plus for your semen and it's not on special, it's not overrun, then you get guaranteed settle from them. I mean, they want you to succeed. They want your pigs to get bred. So they will help you as much as they possibly can. One of mine was a special, but the other one was not. I bred Mildred with Deadbolt. He's a Duroc. His was $100. It was not on special. It was not on overrun. So that one got a guaranteed settle. If in 21 days she goes back into heat and she's not bred, then they will replace the semen with more and only charge me for shipping, which is incredible. Because like I said, it was $130 per bottle. And as soon as my husband sees this, he's going to kill me because he doesn't realize how expensive this is. But to get good looking, good muscle, good feet, good shape, good everything to compete anymore, you gotta have a good boar. So I said that I bred Millie with a Duroc. His name was Deadbolt. I love Durocs. Durocs grow so fast. They have a great personality. They're fun and happy. Some people don't like them. I love them. We love the Burke Duroc cross. So yeah, we could raise purebreds and go to like the state fair to the purebred competition, but we don't really want to do that. If we go to the state fair, we're going to use a cross and it's going to be a market hog. And for the market hog, you want more muscle, and like for a purebred gilt, you don't want all that muscle. Okay. So what we're doing, we are wanting market hogs that will compete for our county fair. So I bred Millie with Deadbolt, a Duroc. Durocs grow really fast. I like the Berkshire meat, but I like the fast growth of the Duroc. I want that in her piglets. Our fair is in July. These 2 pigs will have theirs in January. 114 days after they are bred, they will have their piglets. January to July, so that's only 6 months. Usually Berkshires take about 8 months to grow out to 300 pounds, even on full feed. So when I put the Duroc with her, that'll help her piglets grow faster. So they will be up closer to the 300 pound maximum, which is what we want. You want the biggest pig you can get. More pig means more belly, more shape, more muscle. So hopefully the Duroc will help them grow, because like I said, that's only 6 months. Now, if you have like a fast growing pig, like if you had a purebred Duroc, yeah, it could get big. It could get to weight 300 pounds in 6 months, but not a purebred Berkshire. And like Yorkshire, Landrace, we had some of them, they grew really fast. They could probably get to the 300 pounds in 6 months, but not the Berkshire. So I've already bred Mildred twice. I bred her yesterday, and then I bred her again today. And now I've bred Tilly once. So then I will try to breed her again tomorrow. There's a lot of difference in opinion on when to breed. Some people say that you should breed as soon as they go into heat. Some people say that you should wait 12 hours. Some people say you should wait 24 hours. Our problem with waiting, like with our last one, with Maybelle, we bred as soon as we saw standing heat, and then we tried to breed again 24 hours later, and she wouldn't let us. She was done. She was out of her heat cycle. But then this one never went into, like Millie, she never went into complete standing heat. She was always moving around a little bit, but she let us breed her, and it's time for her to be into heat. There's just a lot of differences, unfortunately, and you just have to try and take records, write down when they go into heat, what signs you're seeing, and that way you'll know for next time. Nick is back home. Yay, so now I have a videographer. So the first thing you want to do, I showed you this yesterday kind of, but you want to clean the area. So Tilly is not that bad, and just the fact that she's letting me do this shows me that she is in heat. You can see how poochy it is, but you just want to get the opening fairly clean. All right.
Keturah's been breeding in the last couple days. I was out on a trip, and she's been feeding Millie up there. Well, she's been feeding them separate also. Helps manage the animals.
Yeah. All right, so that way Tilly doesn't eat too much, because Tilly likes to eat Millie's food, and then Millie doesn't have enough. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and use the boar spray today, just to make sure that she'll stand, hopefully. Because if she doesn't stand today, then I'm gonna be a little bit confused. Next thing you wanna do is get your spiral tip, and then you just put a little bit of this on the end. It doesn't need a lot. And she did really well yesterday.
Was she standing?
Not in hard heat. Not like, neither one of them did like Maybelle did. Oh, I don't need to do it that hard. All right, so you're gonna go in counterclockwise. And you wanna go up like this at a 45-degree angle, but you wanna make sure that you're going up, because if you go down, you will go into her bladder. So you want to make sure that you go up. Shoo-bee. It's one of them stupid yellow jackets. Shoo. This is not for you. All right. And then once you get it in there, you'll kind of feel some resistance, and it'll kind of stop, because that's whenever it hits the cervix. And there it is right there. All right. Then you want to kind of mix this up gently. Don't shake it vigorously, just a little bit. Mix it gently. That way it gets all, the sperm cells will settle in the bottom, so you want to make sure it's all distributed through it. Then you pop off the top of this. Really easy. And I drop it down in my boot, that way I don't lose it. All right. And then you can sit on them if you want to. You can rub the sides of them if you want to, but she would probably lay down if I do her. So you want to hold this up. You want to put it in the tip. Oh, I just lost a little bit. That wasn't good. And at first, you just want to squeeze like a heartbeat. And this just makes her feel like it's the boar, and it'll get her to open up her cervix to allow the semen to come in. So after she opens up, you will feel where she does. And then there she went. And then you just gradually start having a constant pressure and sending it in. hers is going fast.
How many times have you done this?
I've done her twice, and I've done her once.
Why do you do it twice?
Because the eggs are let down 2 different times. So she lets her eggs down one time, and then she'll retract them back up, and then she'll let them down a second time, and then she'll retract them back up, and then she'll start ovulating. So whenever she lets them down those 2 different times, you want to put in a dose each of those times. And in that way, you can fertilize as many of those eggs as you can. Oh, she's dribbling some. Yesterday, they didn't dribble at all. I thought it was going kind of fast.
Well, Maybelle did, and we got 12 babies out of her, so.
Yeah. And they actually recommend 3 times, but that's only if you're not watching them day and night, and I have been watching them. I've been coming over day and night to see if they're in standing heat. So I'm pretty confident that this is the right timing. All right, so now that all the semen is gone, you take off this part. You can put your thumb over it if you want to. You don't really have to. They say to, but it doesn't come out. And then you let air back in, because all the semen is still in the
It's in the hose.
rod. Yeah. And then you just push in some
Tube.
air. And that way it pushes all the semen in there, and we get all of it in there as much as we can. Those yellow jackets are bothering her. Get away from her.
Yeah, for my 2 cents, whenever we sprayed that boar spray on Maybelle, I mean, she locked up. I mean, she didn't move a muscle. She didn't, Keturah used to sit on Maybelle with no problem. I would have a hard time if she started sitting on Tilly here, because you see how much she's moving. She hasn't even stopped eating.
If I put it on the back here, see, most times
Yeah,
if they're
but
not in heat, they won't even let you do that.
I wouldn't. I don't know. Me personally, I wouldn't trust it. But there she goes. She's doing it anyway.
I'm just saying. And I told him that yesterday. All pigs are different, I think. I mean, what Mildred did.
Oh, you already talked through some of this stuff.
Yeah, is different than what she does. Is different than what Maybelle does.
Sorry, y'all. I wasn't here.
I told him you were camping.
I was asking rhetorical questions for the sake of our viewers.
Shoo. All right. And then some people say just to leave it in there for 30 minutes. We don't do that. We didn't do that at all for Maybelle, and she did great. She did fine. So I leave it in for just a few minutes, and then I pull it out.
And you're just fanning yellow jackets.
Yes, I'm just fanning.
In case anybody is curious what she's doing there.
Yeah, there's yellow jackets all around her. And I don't want them to get me either. And then...
But the yellow jackets aren't hunting. They're just looking for food. They're not out. They're not out for pain. How long do you leave it in there?
Just a few minutes. And
I don't remember doing that with Maybelle.
I never did. I've just been reading that it helps.
Improving techniques, huh?
Fine.
Continuous
so
improvement.
whenever you remove it, you just have to go clockwise as you remove it. So turning it clockwise as you pull it all the way out.
Yeah, I mean, like, as much as that pig's moved, Maybelle didn't move a muscle the whole entire time.
And some of them go into hard standing heat, some of them don't. It just depends.
Yeah. For us, they usually do that when it's time to get on the trailer to go to the processor or to go anywhere we need them to go.
And there we go. All done. Yay!
Yay, easy.
Hopefully it worked.
Okay. Yeah, hopefully.
In 21 days, we will find out. Because if she goes into heat again, then she's not bred. So hopefully, fingers crossed, she is bred and she is bred.
All right. This one is on the other side of the wire in case you haven't noticed that. They're supposed to be in the same pen. So in the next couple of days, we're going to try to work on locking her down. She usually has been going over here into the feeder pig paddock where the bulk feeder is, and she's been gorging on that feed, which has been fine because she had piglets, and they're allowed to eat as much as they want until they've been weaned. And she's been weaned, or they've been all the piglets, I should say, have been weaned. So she needs to get locked up to where we can manage her feed better, because over there is much higher protein than here. So yeah, and volume. Obviously, she gets as much as she wants over there. Here she gets like I don't remember, 5 pounds a day. Is that what it is?
4.
4 pounds a day
Well, they're
of
supposed to get 5 if they're growing, but since
4
they are
pounds
just,
of a finisher feed basically is all we give her, so
Yeah.
lower protein. So anyway, that's breeding done.
Yep.
Hopefully for the end of 2024 breeding we should be done. So anyway, we're gonna go take care of the rest of the animals. And that one there, she's about ready. 3-4 weeks, I think, and then I'm hoping that the rest of them will be ready or not. Well, I'm hoping to take them all at the same time, is what I should say. She's getting close. She might end up being 315, 320, something like that, before the rest of them are 290, 300. So that'd be all right. Have one big one, a couple small ones. Give us some variety in pork chop sizes. So anyway, we're gonna sign off and go take care of the rest.